Consistency is more important than perfection. And in this video, I want to break down three things. First of all, I want to break down what I mean when I say that. I also want to give a few examples of people who have been consistent in their creativity and putting stuff on the internet, and the opposite of that, which is aiming more for perfection. I also want to give you some tips for what you can do to get more consistency in how you're creating things and putting them online. So what I'm referring to when I say that consistency is more important than perfection is the idea of creating, marketing assets for yourself, creating content for your business or your brand, whatever you're trying to share with people. You're getting stuck in this analysis paralysis. You're overthinking, trying to make something perfect because you feel insecure about putting it out there. And if you're feeling insecure about sharing something, it does help to remember that nobody cares as much as you think that they do, and nobody cares as much as you will. So that's a barrier to get over. Once you've faced that fear and you've decided to just start creating things, it gets a lot easier to do just that, to just make stuff, share it, move on. Now, if you've decided that you want to start putting stuff, say on YouTube for your business, and you want to make, say, long form videos, if you decide to put a lot of effort and a lot of time into making one really good video and maybe posting something once every month, by the end of the year, you're going to have 12 videos. If instead you shift and you decide, okay, I'm going to put one video out every week and it's going to be good, it's going to be about 80% good, then by the end of the year, you're going to end up with 48 videos instead of 12. Now, multiple things are going to happen when you've gone through this process. Number one, obviously you're going to have more content, you're going to have more things that you've put out. Number two, you're going to experience the benefits of practice, right? You can't get good at something unless you do it a lot over and over and over again. It's going to get you to know yourself even better than you realized you did. There's going to be more times where you're getting an idea, talking about it, listening to yourself talk about it as maybe you're editing it and putting it out into the world. Now, moving on to some examples of when consistency really did help with growth and success is the YouTuber Casey Neistat. He's kind of the godfather of vlogging. He really made it a normal thing to be putting stuff on YouTube in a lot of the ways that we see people doing it today. And I know I'm talking mostly about YouTube right here. This isn't just specific about YouTube. This means any kind of platform. This means if you like writing blogs, say for your business or your brand, and you want to be putting that out there, this exists for blogs. If it's about TikTok or Instagram, Facebook, any platform that you like to use, this same sort of notion, this idea, this rule applies to any platform that you want to share your thoughts and ideas on. So back to the Casey idea. He had his daily vlog. I think it was for a year or so. It might have even been longer than that, but every day he would just film all day because he was building an app, and his original idea was to just document that app being built, and he wanted to promote it on YouTube. Now, instead of doing that, he ended up just kind of storytelling, and he really shared his entire life on YouTube. But he would get up at 5 and he would film all day, and then he would edit well into the night, and then the next morning the video will go out. He did this relentlessly, and I'm sure it would be challenging. I'm not sitting here recommending that you make a YouTube video all day, every day, and post it the next day. But the point is that up until that point, he was kind of sporadic on the platform. He would put something out, maybe once a week, maybe less. And he was kind of growing and finding success. But when he really turned on and made this commitment to himself, I'm going to post this content every day, that's when he blew up. And then the money started flowing in, and then more subscribers to his channel started flowing in, and he could really build the foundation for a long-winded career that he's enjoyed for a long time now. Because he made so many videos, you can go on his channel and any one video that you pick out is going to be a lot better than most people's videos that you find on YouTube, because he put that consistency in and because he had those reps so often. Now, moving away from Casey for a second and looking at sort of where this rule can get broken and perfection is more important than consistency, I want to look at a couple of directors for a minute. We have Quentin Tarantino and Wes Anderson. Now, these directors, they don't go for reps. They aren't trying to put out, a new movie every year. I think Quentin has made maybe 11 movies, or he's on number 11, and Wes Anderson somewhere around that point as well. And all of their movies are perfect. They're perfect films. But the thing to remember is that that's film, that's an art form, that's movie. And what we're talking about is marketing or advertising or building businesses, making a brand, putting information out there. The point of me bringing up the movie example and the directors and like the idea of perfection is that I just want you to realize that I realize that yes, people do go for perfection in certain realms of creativity, but in this realm, it's not beneficial if you're trying to build a business. So when we're thinking about, some things that we can do to be more consistent, to create more things and share them more often, there's a few things that are really going to help you. Number one, you need a way of capturing your ideas. So I just have this big notebook, and any idea that I get, I write it in the back of the notebook. So I have all these ideas just written down, and as I do them, I just circle them off or cross them off, and I've done that idea. And then I also write the concepts I'm currently working on closer to the front of the notebook. Step number two is take the path of least resistance. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to create something that's insanely amazing. I mean, I wanted to start sharing videos on YouTube, so I just started doing this setup. I'd set up some lighting, I would sit a camera down in front of me, and I would just talk to the camera. As time goes on, I'm feeling myself wanting to get more creative and wanting to create more interesting things, maybe go outside and go for an adventure and film that and make some kind of teaching or lessons be involved in that film. But the point is that doing it like this has allowed me to get started. The third thing is don't obsessively look at likes or comments or anything that's happening with the stuff that you're putting out. As you're putting things on the internet, it's going to take a long time for you to find something that works. Every time you do it, you're going to learn a little bit. It's important to take information from the stuff that does well. If something does really well when you share it, then that's an indication that you should do more of that. So maybe next time, try to do something that's similar to that vein of creation, of the thing you're putting on the internet, and just keep repeating that process. Now, moving past those ideas about, idea capture, going with the flow, and not looking too closely at the analytics behind the things that you're creating. There's two other things that you can do that are gonna help you to create effortlessly and to put things out there consistently. So number one is to draw inspiration from everywhere. It can be hard when you're, putting stuff online and you're spending time on the apps and feeling like you need to draw your inspiration for your next video or photo or written post or whatever it is from the app itself. If you do that, then you're kind of just in this cycle of trends and copying each other. It gets tiring. Try to draw inspiration from everywhere. Stranger Things is out. That's a great show. You can watch something like that and draw inspiration from that. Go and have experiences in life, go for adventures, and that's going to give you different ideas. Be open to that. Draw your inspiration from fictional books or non-fiction books. Just be open. And again, have that notebook or whatever it is that allows you to capture ideas so that you can grab them when they come to you, put them down, experience life, enjoy your life, and absorb the stuff that is coming to you so you can make something out of it that's going to benefit you, basically. And the other thing is to set deadlines, not timelines. So make commitments to yourself. Tell yourself that I'm going to put a video on Instagram every day, or I'm going to put out one YouTube video every week, or I'm going to put out 2 blog posts every month. And you just make that a rule for yourself, and no matter what, you just do it because you decided that you wanted to do it. Consistency is more important than perfection. Remember that when you're on your journey, when you're building your business, when you're sharing things with people, when you're trying to grow, and please do not get obsessed with perfection. Follow the 80-20 rule and also stick with it. If you've made a commitment to yourself that you want to accomplish something and you want to start sharing things online for your personal growth and for your business growth, then just do it no matter what. Don't think about it. Don't let yourself spiral. And enjoy the process. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe if you like, and I thank you very much. Take care.
Fucking nailed it.
It was pretty alright.
The guy nailed it.
He did pretty good.
Check. 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 Check it out.
What's it all about?